Hello, people. I look like shit. My hair is gone. I'm fat. I'm ugly. My beard is growing. I have spiky hair. Blockhead. What should do? Why am I recording this, you say? Why haven't I done anything about this? And what is that horrible background noise you're hearing? If you are watching this, of course. Here you're a camera. How you doing? I am going to talk about some uncomfortable shit. And YouTube censored my comment section. Good. I'm not gonna get over knocked by people. You may say, well, where the fuck are you? Like, what the hell? Why are you saying so much freaking swear words? What is this? It is my room, and it's bad. It's nice, it's comfortable. But I'm here to talk because I shall post this on YouTube, and I shall give this out to people. So let's no more shitting. Let's get into business. To the point. We're gonna talk about religion. Yes, yay. For uncomfortable topics. So you're gonna be like, oh, Oliver. So you're Christian or something, and now you're gonna give us a what's the word in English, sermon or something? Oh, you're gonna teach about God and stuff and make us religious? No, I'm here to talk. I'm here to give an outside perspective. That is what I decided to do. That's what I'm doing. I will give the world an outsider's perspective. And here's my perspective on religion. I already talked to myself. I already been yapping and screaming to the wall about this, and I think I got a very decent thing. Oh yeah, and the background noise, it's my air conditioner, but it's too freaking hot in here to not use it, and it's comfortable background noise. So here we go. Let's start. Okay, example. It's probably gonna be very harmful to some people. I'm sorry, but it don't take it personally. It's just outsider's perspective, and from the experience. Okay, so let's say you're gay, right? Like, okay, I'm gay, and I want to know why the entire fucking world, like exactly 30% of the world is fucking me up because of like this, or like my gender identity, my expressions, my sexual attraction to someone. Okay, I'm here to give you some kind of answer. And yes, it will get extremely uncomfortable when we're gonna start fucking talking with the word sexual and stuff. So if you do not like that, then get out of here. But if you want to learn some stuff from this weird ass dude, then I'm here. Listen up, dude. People, I am crazy, and here we go. So, what's the answer? So, this goes into society, right? Pardon my weird pronunciations and words that may not exist in English. I do not speak English natively, but I'm kind of decent at it. So here it is. From the beginning. Why are people fucking me up? It has to do with society and religion. Specifically, Christianity, Catholicism stuff. You know what I mean. Christianity and other things that tie into it. Okay, so that is it. And also says society, that is like, gay people, nah, bro, fuck off, I don't like you, and shit. It's just an example, I did not say that, okay? Now, it has to do with that. Why, though? I've been researching microscopically and analyzing it. So, okay, let's start with the church. What Christianity or the church don't like about that, it's it's not so much your like personality, like sounds weird. Um, they specifically do not like the pleasure you get from like the sexual attraction and the act of that, but they do not prohibit the, let's call it, the ritual of birth, for not saying a more S word. So the church in Christianity and stuff is like, okay, humans are supposed to do the ritual of birth to procreate and have more children, more humans, because God, in this case, said so. He specific rules, the Bible stuff, and that is why. So the church is like, okay, you shall have the ritual of birth with a woman because you're gonna procreate and make more babies. Okay. And they prohibit like same gender ritual of birth thingy because it doesn't do that. It doesn't give birth. So they're like, okay, this is specific. Like, man plus woman, ritual of birth equals child. Okay, so God put it there. Okay. And also, we have that, okay, so we have same gender contraptions. So it's like, they're like, hold on, this is not what they told me, and they were very specific about it. It was like, no, that's taboo. They call it. So they're like, okay, no, this is not good. That's basically why the church is like, nah, bro. They don't like the sexual part of it. There's the romantic part of it and the sexual attraction you feel towards someone. Imagine I'm just like, I'm in love with this person, right? So I feel sexually attracted to it, right? But then I'll feel like, oh, I'm romantically attracted to this person. I love them. And like romanticism is a human construct. It's a thing that humans made extremely overcomplicated. Instead, like animals who have mating seasons, specifically because humans are fucking weirdos. One of the only fucking animals that, yes, get that into your head. Humans are animals. One of the only animals that, oh shoot, dang, that literally have sexual intercourse whenever they want, just because it makes them feel good and stuff. So it's shit. Okay, so church doesn't like you being gay. The example, because you in some cases are gay because you are sexually attracted to men, right? And normally, like, they have the law of, okay, you need to be married with a woman to be able to have sexual intercourse with that woman and have children. Well, why is marriage also? So this goes into more like things. So we go into this character called Kant, who's like, okay, I do not like the social structure that is happening. So I'm gonna actually write it down because it's too subjective. I'm gonna write down more like actual laws thingies. So he wrote a lot of shit, and in it was, okay, So we have the problem in ethics and morality, remember that, of the sexual intercourse and shit. So he's like, to fix that, let's make it so in marriage, which is about consent, both of the people need to have consent on it and trust each other, because that's what marriage is, apparently. That equals you are good to go into sexual intercourse. Okay. So that's Kant, and a lot of morality and stuff. So we go into the whole. Okay, so the church says you gotta get married to have sexual intercourse, which follows that. It's all about consent, and also. So you're like your gender identity. Like, okay, what if I'm transgender? What if I identify as a woman? What if I want to change my gender? Well, the church just says something like, well, no, you were assigned this gender. God's words is God's words. It's specific and it's staying like that. F off. That's literally what they say. So that's kind of an answer. Bite-sized answer. Why are Christians fucking up? Because if you say you are gay, for example, they would take it that you are sexually attracted to men. And maybe it's very specific in the Bible that it's like, okay, that's super illegal. And from what I've been researching and analyzing it from my mind, I haven't even gotten to the point of like, oh, there's the devil, there's bad shit that you're actually admiring him. I haven't gotten into that part yet. But let's keep it at this. So they say, no, man and man sexual intercourse is a no-go because it doesn't give children. Like, it's not what it's specifically meant to be. Right? It's supposed to be the ritual of birth. And if you do the ritual of birth without any birth, with the thing of lust, then it's like, it's kind of like that. And then there's the whole fucking, oh, the devil, oh, fucking Satan, a lot of demons too, and a lot of fucked up shit. That, it's the question of, wait a minute, is Constantine real then? Like, the story is real? Okay, there's demons, and it's a huge-ass war and stuff? Like, that's something too. But they are... yes, okay, so they don't like it because it's like, okay, it's not specific. Like, it's specific, man and woman, that's it. Equals child, equals the great, like, birth ritual that gives life. And if you're using it in a wrong way, that it's actually just for pleasure, aka lust, it's, it's kind of not good in their side. And in some thinkers too. Like, as I said, Kant and people like Socrates and stuff. They're all about, like, morality and morality, ethics, right? So their point of view is, okay, we're humans, and we're different from animals. Sure thing. Okay, so we're different from animals, and we, as humans, want to be better than animals. And what's our thing? We have our thinking, like, self-awareness, more shit, we're just smart. Out of somewhere, we were just like, okay, we're gonna be smart now. So, those people say, okay, so this is our thing. We rationalize and we think outside of just animal instincts, which intake lust, which is thing derived from sexual attraction and sexual intercourse. So what does it do to our minds? So in that time, it's like, okay, so I do sexual intercourse with this person, and my mind gets clouded by the lust and other factors that I push away everything that I know, like society and shit and my own morals. I push them away because of this. So they're like, no. This, my rational thinking, it's not our thing. It's our human thing. So it's like, if these shits are clouding it and making us not be able to use it, like drugs, lust, and fucking getting drunk or shit, they're taking away from us. They're clouding our minds. So people like that are like, no, bitch, get away from me. That's why, right? So that's where morals and ethics come in, and sexual ethics, and they're like, okay, sexual intercourse without the giving birth, it's just clouding our brains with this pleasure because of reasons, and that joins in with Christianity and religion. Well, Christianity stuff, because here's the big bombshell. The Bible, this huge book, it's a huge ass collaboration between everything that we know of. The Bible represents our journey as humans through what we knew was right, what we thought was right. We thought that, okay, so having sexual intercourse was wrong in like pleasure, right? We thought that we built our societies like, okay, no slaves, and we gotta like be up and a lot of shit, right? But it's what we knew. The Bible is literally our journey plus some divine God things, but it's basically the collab between morality, ethics, and the human like mindset journey, right? And we're still on the journey, which brings us to another topic, which also joins in as why the frick the Bible just ends. Like, we need another part of the Bible. And yes, this is getting a lot more religious, but it's from an outside perspective. Remember that I'm not trying to drive you to, oh, you go be Christian or something. It's an outsider's perspective. I've been thinking about it, and I am sharing it because why the frick not? And that will come in handy in a second. Anyways, yes, Bible, huge collaboration. It has morality, it has ethics, and it's our journey. It's what we knew was right back then, but we've grown so far that we actually don't know what's true and what's not. Like, okay, so just imagine we were like, okay, so yes, we write the Bible. We're writing the Bible. La 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 la. Then we get the entire of, okay, this is morality. And so I'm deviating. Just so the Bible ends up, writing it, right? So we have the Bible, we wrote it, and we're like, okay, we're gonna stop to admire our work. So we start reading it and stuff. But time keeps moving. We keep moving. So the Bible is like over here. Everything, our path. This is our path that we've been walking down. Not that it is the path, but it's our story. It is literally what we knew was right back then. It's how we grew onto our morale and what we think is right now, our human rights, which totally ties into the whole, like, okay, my sexuality and my gender perception, right? So this is what we knew back then was right, and it may not be right. But we recorded it in this book and added some divine stuff and God, right? But at some point we just closed the book and was like, okay, I'm gonna share it with the world, and we're gonna study it, we're gonna look at it. But as we were looking at our path, time kept moving on, and we grew so far from the actual path that when we look back at it nowadays, it's like, wait a minute, where are we? Like, what the heck? Because what I'm proposing is we need the other part of the Bible we're missing. It's literally, imagine, let's just say for an example that the Bible is from like, an example, okay? Like 0 years. The year 0. And then we just keep moving, and now we're in the freaking 2024, 2025. So it's like that's so long ago that if we, like, time is keep moving, so eventually it's gonna become so obsolete that, like, we're gonna be like, what the heck is this? Because we need to catch up. I'm not saying like catch up to the religion, right? Like, that's another point of view. The point of view I'm giving you right now is that this Bible is literally is the record of what we knew, and it's the journal of humans. So we need to keep writing. We need to keep how's it called? Journaling our new experiences, because it's what we knew, and now we need what we know of. It's what we know of. Like, nowadays, so like, okay, human rights, and the entire like wars and shit that's been happening, and yes, the whole LGBTQ spectrum. And the original question was, why am I getting fucked, theoretically, by the entire like this huge ass part of the world just because I like men, right? Let me sum it up. There are the reasons that, okay, this rule book, quite literally, the Bible acts as a rule book and as a journal for the human thing, right? And damn it. Okay, so this rule book says, a project I need to keep on is to read the Bible from literally front to back, because at that point I'm going to be able to actually know what we're dealing with. Like, is it actually very specific, or is it just kind of insinuated? So it's okay. So this rule book, let's just say that it says, okay, no sexual encounters between same gender, because it doesn't give actual birth, and you're kind of like you're disgracing the ritual of birth by just doing it because of pleasure that may tie into actually accidentally adoring this demon bad side god, because they actually like divided themselves. There's the good part and the bad part. There's like the demon, there's the devil and God, and stuff like that in everywhere. Right? So people took the ritual of birth and made it into another ritual and made like cults and decided to start adoring these evil creatures that like child sacrifices and weird kinky bullshit. And that's another thing that it also ties in, but let's just say that. So it's like, okay, we're not okay with sex. Plainly, that's the word. We're not okay with that, because it's just pleasure, and your pleasure is clouding our minds, and it's just going into another fucking rabbit hole. So, and gender is like, from the perspective of the Bible, is like, no, no, no. God said this specific thing was said to you, so you cannot change it because His word is the word. I did not say that in a joking way. Okay, don't hate me. Those are the two reasons. One, because God, in the perspective of a Christian, it would be, so God says this is your gender, that's it, right? Like, there's no defining His word. And this side is because sex between two people that can't have birth, they can't give life, which is like this miraculous thing, is more like degrading that sacred birth ritual that gives life, and it's more into pleasure, which could tie into what they consider like evil things, and like adoring some kind of weird evil cult demon entity. So that's kind of the answer. So you're like, okay, then why should I care? Now here's the answer to that. There are two answers, two truths. It's real. Everything's fake, and nothing matters. These are the two truths that could be. And these dudes are inside a freaking Pandora box. Schrodinger. In a Schrodinger's box, because you do not know which one it's real. Like, is God real? That's the kind of thing you ask yourself with this kind of question. The two truths in the perspective of like Christianity and stuff, it's okay, so what the Bible says, it's real, it's very specific, it could deviate, maybe it's not that specific, and it's real, like God is real and stuff is real. And the other truth, it's maybe everything's fake, perhaps nothing's real, perhaps everything is just but a human construct that is meaningless and pointless, because maybe we come from pure random ass chaos, and as the way back periods of time, like the Ordovician period or the prehistoric period, we're gonna die eventually. Everything's gonna die, and then it's gonna start again, and it's gonna be weird shit, and nothing matters, right? Like, that's the other truth. It's everything is fake. Now, if you ask me, being like, okay, then what should I think? Like, what should I follow in this case? Well, I would say it wouldn't hurt to try, right? So, in this situation, let's imagine everything is fake, everything is useless, everything is pointless, and it's just a human construct. Nothing's real. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter following this or this. Both of them are meaningless. But that means that following this one, even if the truth is that everything's pointless, is also kind of like, it doesn't matter. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try to choose the fake route, because it won't matter in the end if it is the point. If it's real, then that's much better, I guess. Except if you go into entire shit as to demons and hell. I'll come back to that someday. But in this case, in this tiny fracture of words I have to say, if everything's fake, it doesn't hurt to try, because everything's gonna be pointless and useless. So, you try it out. I'm not encouraging. It's an outsider's perspective. I'm just here to tell you my analyzing of this, just because. So, if everything's pointless, it doesn't hurt if you do nothing or if you do it. So, I mean, by logic, you would say doing something is better than doing nothing, even if doing nothing doesn't matter and doing this doesn't matter. So it's like something is better than nothing, even if everything doesn't mean anything. Do you get it? It's very confusing. But that's my answer. There's this Pandora box. We do not know if the entire Bible, like it says in the divine thing, is real or it's fake. So it's like, okay, what should we think then? This is getting more into personal shit. But as I said, my opinion would be something is better than nothing, even if everything is just fake. Like, I mean, there's this, and we're like, oh, this is the answer. But at the end of the day, someone made this, and it's fake. It's just like, but I mean, it's there, and I mean, sure, you can just sit and do nothing. You can literally just exist, because everything's pointless. Or you could see this, which is also pointless, but it's something, right? It's just logic and a point of view in trying to answer some doubts and stuff, right? So yes, that would be a bit of a microscopic, bite-sized opinion on why, like, being in the LGBTQ spectrum gets you so fucked up by a bunch of people from, like, Christian or Catholics or stuff, because of that, right? And also because of then, so it's religion and it's also society, which ties all over again with the whole morality and ethics. So humans just decided, okay, so we're gonna have sexual ethics. That's why they did everything about marriage, saying, okay, so consent is the main thing in marriage. Both of you have consent, so that's why you can have sex with that person in marriage. You know, raping someone is bad. There's an age thing. There's like specific other things. So humans just kept moving, and we have like the rules and stuff that we just keep needing. We rationalize them and we make them into like morality and ethics, right? So you can literally go researching and be like, okay, so humans say, no, you cannot go around nude, you cannot go naked, just waltzing around, because reasons. I mean, humans just say it's moral. Go research it. But basically, morality is a huge thing, ethics is a huge thing. The Bible is a collab between everything that humans knew at the time, like, okay, this is right, these are our morals, these are our ethics, and it collabed with divine stuff, and it made the Bible. In my opinion, we should and we need to have a continuation to the Bible, because it's our path, it's what we know of. Maybe we're not that advanced yet, but we should be writing. And I am not promoting religion. I'm just saying what it is and what we should be doing, right? In a certain perspective, I am an outsider's perspective. Take it however you want. Yes. So that's thing called it. Fun fact, in California, you can go hiking naked. What the fuck? Anyways, so that was my thing. Maybe I'll record something in a little bit. I just wanted to record, If you want, you can just get out of this video these few 5 minutes before it hits 40. Holy crap. I'm just gonna yap about like me and shit. You don't want to hear dude yapping? Get out of here, but I don't know what the fuck you're doing hearing dude yapping. Okay. Goodbye, you. Good luck. You have now been psychoanalyzed. Sure. Oh yeah, I promised to talk about me, right? Oh yeah, so, yes, to say again, I recorded this video because I had been analyzing it in my head, right? It's not promoting, it's saying what I've been thinking in my head. You're gonna be like, oh, but why? Why are you worried about Christian? Are you gay? I'm gonna respond to that with, nah bro, read my Discord profile. But yeah, it's just a thing that kind of bothered me because another fun fact, I'm really interested in like sociology and anthropology, and would be pretty interesting like is it theopology? Well, theocentrism, something like that, because like, I want to give the world an outside perspective. That's what I grabbed as my thing. That's my thing. I give outside perspectives. Like, you see that I literally talk like, oh, stupid humans. And I'm a human, but I'm gonna look at humans like I'm an outsider who was taught in human ways, but doesn't truly go with them. Hello, though. Bro, horror movie though? Imagine I just turned this into a freaking Backrooms series. That would be awesome. Yes, I just wanted to say this because I wanted to get it out of my head. I think it's pretty interesting. I think humans are horrible and fucked up. They do have their thingies and shit, and you can tell me like, okay, but empathic, but love, romance, sure, but again, Schrodinger's box. It could all be just a freaking human construct, and none of this, it truly exists, and maybe all of this is just pointless and meaningless. Ah yes, I am not sorry for the existential crisis. But yeah, that's why I recorded this. Why do I look like shit? If you're wondering that for some reason, I don't even know why you would be seeing this. But if you do see it and you reach this part, then congrats, buddy. You totally earned the medal of the medal of attention spam and mysterious information achievement. I don't know, here you go, have a medal. Ah, nice, yay. Now it's time to talk about my mental health, if anyone cares. Hello. Mental health, I'm going crazy, I'm going insane. This is going horrible. Yes. I feel like I'm about to have a freaking mental breakdown. I do not know if I already had one. I do not know how they consist. But I'm going crazy. And at least I want to do it my way. Yeah. Wish me luck. Fucking school is horrible. It's worse than I thought. I'm literally studying coding. But it's heading into a direction which is, I mean, it's not good for like money, specifically like why I'm in there. But I'm studying coding, and I have these two teachers. Fucking this asshole. And if you've ever seen Hell's Kitchen, and you know Gordon Ramsay, he is Gordon Ramsay, but with programming, and he's an ass. But if it weren't for his for his like lovely and amazing wife that was also my teacher, I would totally hate him a lot. Or respect him because of her. She's a really nice person, and that's why I respect him, even though he's a fucking asshole. Oh, he wants shit done so fucking quickly. Like, freak, dude. Like, I try to type fast, and it's like, it doesn't help at all. And then the math teacher thinks I'm already like a super fucking technique in maths and freaking that I know in quantum physics. He really thinks we know everything about math, and no, I haven't even seen a fucking equation since what you call it? Like eighth grade. If you're wondering, I am in. I don't know how US shit works, but I'm in high school and I look like a fucking kiddo if it weren't for my status quo beard. Yes, I do have a beard. It's fucked up. Ugh. And horrible spiky hair. Kind of gave up trying to save my hair. It was one of my most precious things, if you could say it. But I mean, I just let go. It somehow turned a bit orangey, my hair. The thing is it's kind of sweet. I call it my fox hair. Yeah. But yeah, I'll record something later, maybe. I need to fucking study a lot of shit. And, some homeworks. A lot. Oh, shit. Ugh, wish me luck. Oh, but before you go, I'm gonna have to hit you with the second bam bass